Good day to everyone from CashMorrow.com. Because nothing makes me more excited. On today's video, we're going over the Amazon Shopper Panel app, how to get $10 for 10 receipts, and how to get some receipts for free or without making a purchase. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. And if you like videos like this where I go over applications that you can use to make extra cash on the side by doing things such as taking pictures of receipts, or in this case, not even buying anything but getting receipts and sending them somewhere anyways, please make sure you give a visit to the like button down below until it turns blue, as it does help out the channel tremendously and makes it so that YouTube will show videos like this to more people and get them started on their earnings. So yes, Amazon Shopper Panel is yet another receipt scanning application. I've already made reviews on a few. I've done CoinOut, Receipt Pal, and Receipt Hog. But Amazon Shopper Panel is relatively new. It's supposed to be available by invite only. I personally did not get an invite. I just downloaded the app and I installed it and it just works. So I'm guessing that your mileage may vary, but I heavily recommend you download it because it is a very simple app to use. And in essence, the way it works is that you give them a receipt or 10 receipts a month and they will give you $10 in Amazon gift card credit. This is done once a month, so at the beginning of the month, they say it's around the first of the month. I can tell you with certainty for myself, I did it in February and I got my $10 and actually $10.25 because you also get some money back if you answer surveys. I got it on the first of the month, which is freaking fantastic. Now, one of the main, or the reason why I really like it, well, the one thing I don't like about it is obviously if not everybody has access, that's a problem. The fact that they limit you to 10 receipts per month is a problem. And I'm guessing it's probably because of people like me who gets very creative. Because I wanted to know what would qualify. Because all they say is a receipt. They don't specify an amount. They just say a receipt. But obviously a few things do not qualify. Because the reason why Amazon has this out now is because they want to get more data out of you so they can sell you more crap. In essence, that's really what it is. But certain things will not qualify, such as a receipt from any Amazon, themselves or any Amazon store, like Whole Foods, or the actual physical Amazon store. Also, here are the receipts that do not qualify. Receipts for medical expenses, gambling, firearms, housing, mass transit, school tuition or childcare, and legal or financial services, as well as handwritten receipts, obviously. Non-English language receipts, receipts from outside the U.S., or duplicate receipts. So, that being said, there is nothing, like I said, mentioned about an amount or, well, really anything other than the exceptions I just went through. And the receipts are, most receipts made for purchases within the past 30 days are eligible, meaning if you have a surplus, you can in theory keep them until the first of the following month, as long as it hasn't been 30 days, and send it to them then. So what have I been doing? Well, other than using regular receipts from stores that are around me, but I'm not going out much, here are some ideas to get some free receipts that you can mail them, because all you got to do is forward your receipts to the email address in the app, and they will give you credit. It says it takes up to 6 hours to get a receipt reviewed. In my experience, it takes about a couple of minutes tops to get it. So here's some ideas to get some free receipts, so that way you don't even have to pay any money in theory, or potentially, to get your $10. First off, the Epic Games Store has a free game every week, usually revealed on Thursdays, so you can go and get the game, add it to your cart, because in essence that's what it is. It's added to your cart, and then you complete, it says they're loading an order, you complete the order, and then they will send you a receipt which you forward to them. Even though it's for $0, you technically bought the game. Amazon cancels the receipt. Boom, that's one. Second, the PlayStation Network Store. If you are a PlayStation Now subscriber, or PS Plus, I forget which one it is, the online one, you get a free game, a couple of free games a month. Well, any game you install or get from the PlayStation Store actually produces a receipt as if it were a purchase. Meaning, for instance, right here you have Warframe. If you add it to your library, you technically bought it. And Sony will email you a receipt, which you can then forward to the Amazon app to get credit. So, just from those two right there, if you go through the entire free-to-play library, you should be able to do it at least once without having any real receipts. So there you go. That's at least $10 right there for doing nothing. The other way that you can do this, well, these are two ways that I know of getting a free receipt. If there are any other stores, to my knowledge, it doesn't work like that with Steam or the Microsoft Store or the Nintendo Store. So you cannot do it like that through them. But any purchase you make, regardless of the value, meaning in theory, if you're buying a lot of $1 items somewhere, if you're buying $1 items from the Play Store, as DLC or as an in-app purchase, whatever, or for 50 cents, you can submit 10 $1 receipts to the Amazon Shopper Panel app, and you'll get $10 in Amazon credit, meaning you broke even. You spent 10, you got 10, which is pretty freaking awesome. But of course, the best way of doing it is to have, one, a receipt you're already going to have anyways, or two, a free receipt, like I mentioned, using the Epic Games, or like in this case, a PlayStation Store. But that is it, guys. Again, the only limitation is they can only do 10 receipts per month, and not everybody has access to the app apparently. It's you have to download it to see if you qualify. Hopefully you do. But hey, if you do qualify, then do it like I've been doing it. Getting the free $10 a month is fantastic, and of course it is now on the permanent rotation until something happens or they stop the program. Hopefully they don't. But as of now, I am counting on getting an extra $10 worth of Amazon credit every single month. So that's adding to, again, my goal of getting $100 a month in side apps is definitely going to be easier now that the Amazon Shopper Panel app is in the rotation. So I am definitely on my way to getting the $100 for March. I did get it for February, and I will be making a video on that soon as well. And there's another Xbox Punch card. I will be making a video on that coming soon as well. But that is it for this one, guys. Again, Amazon Shopper Panel, available on both Android and iOS. Download it, see if you can install it, and have at it. Thank you, everybody, so much for all of your support. I do very much appreciate it. And again, if you like what you've been seeing, please make sure you give it a little visit to the like, share, subscribe button down below. Have any questions, tips, comments, post them in the comment section. Right, go to play some games, make some money, spend some money, see some money, some get boned. Get boning.